Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's video is going to be just me putting all of my books back on the shelves because we moved. In case you missed that, we're in a new house, so yeah. So currently all of my books are in boxes and it's going to be a little bit of a different setup in this house for the books. We have a new bookshelf. It's just things being rearranged because it's a different house, different setup, layout, everything. But I thought I'd just bring you guys along, show you the process and how I'm gonna organize my books. Let me just show you the current state of things.
Okay, so yeah, here's my new bookshelf that we got. The thrift store was having an open house where everything was 50% off, so I got it on sale, which was really fantastic. There's just random boxes of books. This shelf was chaos. So many things that need to be put away, books everywhere, all of the boxes, random cords, all the things that needed to be put away. I was very happy to be able to finally have a place to put my record player and records and have them on display so I can play them. There's my dryer going off, but yeah, I have my mid-grade books here in these boxes.
Okay, I think I have it set where I want it set. The lighting in this house is a little different, and so I'm having to play around with different places of where I put the camera. I usually like to use completely natural light, but it doesn't work here at this house, so we're gonna make do with this. Brightness just shining down on me. Spotlight. So I thought for this shelf here, I would put all of the nonfiction books that I have. So like that would include Christian nonfiction, biographies, memoirs, etc. So that's what this shelf is going to be used for. Let's just hope I can fit all of them onto here, because I have a lot. I don't even know where all of them are, and I have to decide in what order I'm going to put these on. It's like, do I want Christian fiction up top or down low? I don't even know. We'll get it figured out eventually. Just play around with it. That's for sure. Probably do a lot of taking back off and putting back on the shelf, so bear with me as I figure this out. Trying to figure out my thought process here. Do you see how much space is between these shelves? If I would just have like a couple extra boards, I could fit so many more books on here. Just look at all that space in between there. It's wasted space for all of my books. So typically I organize my books by genre, and then within genre, alphabetical order by author's last name. But with nonfiction, I'm having a bit of a dilemma because I like to have time periods together. So like all of the true stories and memoirs and everything of World War II in the same section. So I'm not sure what's going to be easier. Put all of the biographies together, put all of the true stories together, put all the memoirs together, etc. Or do I go by timeline? I don't know. Trying to get the angle right because I don't have my tripod on this camera. Yeah, so that's it for the nonfiction shelf. Next will be the classics and Christian fiction, regular fiction, all of that, all the fun, the really fun genres. But Girly is ready for a nap, so I'm going to take a pause and we'll come back to it at some point. I have no idea when it will be. If it'll be today, tomorrow, who knows. But anyway, glad to at least have one shelf done. Okay everyone, it's the next day and it's time to get this chaos that's in front of me where you're sitting organized. And I'm so excited because these are my favorite genres. These are my favorite books that I get to put on the shelf, finally. So yeah, we're just gonna get started. I hope you can hear me because the swamp cooler is going right now. I could just turn it off because it's a little cold in here. That's why I'm wearing a sweater. But anyway, let me just again show you what the chaos looks like. Just random decor pieces. My poor Ann doll is just flopped over. TBR cart is atrocious as well. And then just all the boxes. And just things that need to be put away yet. So we're just gonna try to get all of this done right now. So let's go. So I remembered that we actually have an extra shelf for this bookshelf. Why I never put it on, I don't know. I don't think I knew that we had these little extra things for the shelves to sit on. And then I found them when I was packing this bookshelf up. So I just remembered, and I'm gonna put that extra shelf in here because then that's one more shelf for my books. And I'm really excited about that because that means more room. So, scratch everything I just did because now I have to take all the books off the shelves and redo it. I decided to move my classics over here. They just fit better with the amount that I have because I'm gonna need this whole shelf for my Christian fiction and regular fiction books. What are you saying? It's time to pull out the Christian fiction out all out of the boxes. Goodness, it's gonna be a lot. And I'm still here. And I wasn't filming everything because I have some shelves filled that I didn't even film. When I get in the zone, I just get busy and I forget about the camera and I forget to get the shots. My bad. Progress was slowed because I lost one of these things. Nope. Focus on me here. So these little... it's not wanting to focus on this thing. These things that hold the shelves in place. I lost one apparently, so my husband so kindly ran to go get some more for me, so I couldn't finish my nonfiction. I couldn't finish my fiction shelf, so I'm gonna work on putting up all of my mid-grade books here. I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. So I don't think they're gonna fit. That's the problem. You know, we have a whole new bookshelf and I still don't think my books are gonna all fit on here. We have a problem. I honestly have no rhyme or reason at this point. I'm just wanting to get books on the shelf. And then if I don't like how it's set up, I'll just come through later and set them up. I don't want this book anymore. I might do an unhaul. I don't know. I'm still trying to decide what books I want to keep and which ones I don't want to keep. Books are just falling over. It's just chaos over here, folks. I love this edition of Wind in the Willows. I have the same edition in the Jungle Book as well. I have my beautiful favorites, the Wingfeather Saga, Narnia. Oh boy. Let dropping books, y'all. The chaos that is happening right now, y'all. This is ridiculous. How is one even supposed to do this? Get them all up here. Just have a little fantasy stack right there. That should work. Wicks. They fit. Nice. Except I have a whole other box. Most of those are the Hardy Boy series though. I'm not sure if I'll have room for them. All of them. Hopefully. On this bottom shelf here. We shall see. Books are trying to kill me. Ouch! I just kicked the corner of this book. They're pretty sharp, apparently, because my toe is sliced open and bleeding, so that's fun. And it hurts. Okay, so it's the next day. Last night, it got too late trying to put my daughter to bed. All the things. I'm still alive. My toe is okay. That was weird. There we go. What I was trying to say, my husband got these brackets so I can put another shelf right here. Dun dun dun. That's the most awkward angle you've ever seen. These don't fit. They're too small. Let's hope these fit. Aha! Let's go. Non-fiction books. I'm gonna have to figure out how to put them on here. So I don't even know what day the last clip was on, but it is now a whole, pretty sure it's over a week later. It is now Saturday morning. Eden's having some tummy time and she's complaining about it. But yeah, it was a whole thing when I was filming the setup of the bookshelves. My husband's parents came out to visit, and then I got sick, and then it's just been a whole thing this whole week. I just never had the time to actually give you a full overview of the shelves now that they're finished. So that's what we're gonna do today, so that I can get this video edited. 1 second. Baby girl. Oh my. So just terrible. How rude. How rude of mom to put you in tummy time. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna try to show you a little overview of the shelves. I'll probably just film it and then do a voiceover when I'm editing, because I don't know how she's gonna be doing. And if I actually talk while I'm filming the shelves, it'll probably get way too long. So anyway, here we go.
Okay, so here's my nonfiction shelf. As you can see, I rearranged books again to try to fit everything in there. I'll show each individual shelf here. Starting with the Christian nonfiction books, I have these all arranged by author's last name. And my second shelf of Christian nonfiction. And then I have the Fox's Book of Martyrs and some extra Bibles on the end there. And obviously with the flower pot there, I do have more room for more books, which is perfect. And then down here, I arranged somewhat by biography and true stories. And I tried to go by a timeline a little bit. Okay, now here are my history books. And I did kind of go by timeline. So the big tall stack there is American history. And then all of my World War II history books, which I have a lot of those, as you can see, because down here is another big stack of World War II stories. And then these are my educational books. I just put them here on the shelf as well. Starting here with my Italian books. I would love to learn Italian someday, so they're my dictionaries. And then I have some travel books, and then music, books about reading, some more older educational books, and then nature books. And then here is the overview of my other bookshelves. Up here we started with our Christian fiction, and in alphabetical order. I do not have them separated by historical versus contemporary. It's just all Christian fiction put together in alphabetical order by author's last name, because it's just what works best for me right now with the shelf space that I have. I just don't have enough books in like the mystery or suspense to have their own section, or contemporary, etc. So everything is just all together, just Christian fiction. And there's the end. I did, however, put my biblical fiction here at the end of my Christian fiction. So starting with the chosen book and then on over some more biblical fiction. And then the books there are books that I've already read this month. And then down here is just regular fiction. I have some Agatha Christie there, the Poldark series, and some other secular fiction books. And then just a few more there on the bottom. And these are just some more biographies, mid-grade biographies that I didn't have room for on the mid-grade shelf. And then here are my classics. And again, I have these put up in alphabetical order by author's last name. So there at the beginning we have Aesop's Fables, which I see now is upside down. And then I have my Alcott collection, Jane Austen, the one Bronte sisters book that I actually like, Jane Eyre. And then, yeah, just all of my classic books. Some of these titles I realize are hard to see. If you guys want to actually see each individual book and have me list them, I can do that for you. Just let me know. And then at the end here, I have my poetry collections. And then those books there just didn't fit on the shelf, and so I have them sitting there. But yes, those are more poetry books. And now for my mid-grade books. I have the two big illustrated classic books there, and then my fantasy stack of Wingfeather Saga and Narnia, the Penderwicks, and then all of the animal stories. I didn't realize how many mid-grade books were all about animals, but there they are. And then at the top of this stack I have my adventure books, and then some more adventure books, and the Little House on the Prairie series. And then down on the bottom I have my mysteries, which would be the Boxcar Children books, and I actually have more stacked behind the books because that was the only way they were going to fit. And then my husband's Hardy Boy series, which they don't match, which bothers me, but it doesn't bother him, so we're leaving. And here is my unofficial TBR cart. These are all books that I just didn't have space for on the shelves that I haven't read yet, and I just threw them on the cart, and I need to go through and organize them, but those will eventually need to find a place on the shelves. And there we go. There we have it.
the tour of my bookshelves. And yeah, I probably said in a voiceover that I don't know if this is how I'll keep them organized, but it's how we have it for now and it's working, so we'll just leave it at that. But yeah, I don't have my like children's books, like the picture books and everything out yet. They're still packed up in a box, but other than that, all of my books are out on the shelves, and once they were all out on the shelves, I was like, there we go, it feels like home now. But I personally love the setup because it works for me as far as like pretty much putting everything in alphabetical order. But yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.